Good morning, folks. Good morning, folks. Good morning, folks. Today is the 1st of October. Very beautiful month, very beautiful day. Such a wonderful day to be alive. Such a blessing to be alive. Today's the 1st of October. God damn it. Okay. And there are so many things to talk about, you know. Um, okay. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get my other device working that I can get on YouTube, Facebook at the same time, you know. So just bear with me a little bit. But to tell the truth, this one was not charging. Okay, let me do it this way. Hold on a minute. Let me do it this way. Let me do things this way. Okay, this goes this way. This comes this way. And will you please hold on a minute? Let me go get some coffee, you know, please. Let me get some coffee so the conversation will be meaningful. Okay, I think I've got the cup here. The coffee is where's my coffee? Let me see. Okay, I can get tea. And let me get okay, sorry guys, you know. The weather has changed. And minus the weather change, you guys know I love my coffee. Today's the 1st of October. Such a beautiful day in Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina. There's been some few days that I have not spoken about politics, what's going on in the country. Today, I just want to bring your attention to certain things that are happening and certain things that I observed during the president's visit to New York on this UN. Normally, when they come to UN, that is where they come to lie to the world about what happened in their hometown. Yes, when they come to UN, they come to lie to the world. I can remember some 7 years ago when Madabio just took over as president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. I was there in New York. I had all those beautiful things that students will have books, teachers will have learning materials, even to the extent that if you've taught for certain years, you will be given a scholarship in which your children will enter into university without no paying enough fee or nothing. There were so many false promises that were made. Anyway, that is how it is, and that is how it has been going on. But again, for those of you on TikTok, I think I got 20 gifts. Hat me, please. Let's do it. Only 20, hat me. And don't forget to double tap TikTok, please. Facebook, please share, like, comment, and say hi. At least let the algorithm go up, as well as YouTube. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. First of all, let me start with this very important one. I believe all of you are aware about what is going on in the great United States right now. And that is when it comes to the immigration situation. The immigration situation right now, it is very, 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 very versatile. Should I use the word versatile or should I use the word it is, let me say, people are very, very vulnerable. Now, let me elaborate a little bit of what is happening. We are all fully well aware that this our president Donald Trump has revisited the immigration status of people in America. Now, There were certain people who came to America to come and study. Legally, they have certain people who came to America to study. They came with Sierra Leonean passports. Indeed, they are in school. They studied. Some of them are doctors. Some of them are lawyers. Some of them are surgeons. Some of them are teachers. Some of them are, they have very important roles. Some of them are married. Some of them have children. Some of them are entrepreneurs. Some of them are hooligans. Some of them have nothing that they're doing. But remember, all of them came to America with a Sierra Leonean passport legally to study. Now, with this Trump issue, we are all aware that Sierra Leone is one of the countries that was put under this traveling ban by Trump. So this United Nations that our imposed president came to in America, as we all saw, he came and talked all his jargons. Number one, I want you, the Sierra Leoneans, not to believe 2 billion was given to Sierra Leone. No, that was not a package only for Sierra Leone. It is a contingency package in which Sierra Leone will have a piece of it. We are not entitled to the 2 billion that you've been deceived. By the way, all the money that has been coming to Sierra Leone since the inception of this government, I do not think it is reflecting in the bread and butter issues of any Sierra Leonean, except for those who are the powers, who have the power, or who have the connection. But for the average Sierra Leonean, we are not feeling the bread and butter issue, I believe. Now, let me elaborate what I'm trying to say here. When the minister, what's his name, Timothy, went to America, he has signed an agreement with the American government. And the agreement Timothy signed with the American government is any Sierra Leonean who came to America and you have a Sierra Leonean passport and your stay, you've outlived your stay, or you have outlived your visa, Timothy has made an agreement with the American government that you can be deported. He has given them the assurance that if you are a doctor, you are a lawyer, you are an entrepreneur, as long as you entered into the great United States with a Sierra Leonean passport and you have not regulated your status, you are forced to be deported. And that is the agreement our minister has come to sign. The agreement that the Ghanaian government signed is different from the agreement that the Sierra Leonean government signed. Now, let me elaborate on that too. The Ghanaians signed a contract that some illegal immigrants will be sent to their country. And on that basis, their visa restriction was lifted up. In our cases, our government did not sign on releasing prisoners to Sierra Leone, but they signed in welcoming Sierra Leoneans back to Sierra Leone. Now, the problem I have with that a little bit is this. Indeed, we do have genuine Sierra Leoneans who will go back to Sierra Leone, who are Sierra Leoneans, who came with the Sierra Leonean passports. But now, I want you to remember, our passports were being sold. And being that our passports were being sold, we have so many unscrupulous people who are holders of our passports, who are claiming to be Sierra Leoneans, and they are not Sierra Leoneans. So again, on that side, I think we have the good, we have the bad, and we have the ugly. Because indeed, the righteous will have to suffer for the wicked. There will be some Sierra Leoneans who are in America here owning a Sierra Leonean passport, but because of the agreements that Timothy has signed, they will be deported. And he has already said he has already signed. So there's nothing about it. They've already signed. And in their signing, they were given a package. And in that package, they have to welcome their deportees or their returnees, because they will not be deportees. They were signed for, and then they can return back, because according to Timothy, that was what he signed. I was listening to some of the town hall meeting, that they were having. First of all, I just want to commend Lady Zainab Bangura. You know, now I see all of you coming to social media, you claiming to be Jagaban, you claiming to be, you know about the news, no, you do not. That lady Zainab Bangura, she is the real media Jagaban. She is the boss of unity in Sierra Leone. When some 10, 15 years ago, no, 10, 12 years ago, when they were, I think, I cannot remember the station, you know, I'm getting old. Dementia and all get sinking in. I cannot remember the station that she was operating before. They were the first people who started talking on social media. They had a very big and prominent platform. I think they still have that platform, the one that Matilda in, Fadima and all. I used to be a guest on all of those platforms. But anyway, it came back to what I usually say here. And that is one of the reasons why I am encouraging you Sierra Leoneans to support Jagaban. When she was in that meeting, she is one of those people who used to organize doctors in America. Every year that people are going for vacation, Ms. Zainab Bangura will organize doctors, will organize nurses, will organize different people in the medical field. She will give them schedule. She will tell people, you know what, we have to go and give back to society. Ms. Zainab Bangura, 1 week, nurses will be in Cottage Connaught Hospital, doctors. They will be there doing free surgery. These people will take all their goods. That was the work of Ms. Zainab Bangura. But today, people do not know her. I believe nobody has awarded her, given her any award. But she used to be one woman who used to organize Sierra Leonean doctors, beg them to go to Sierra Leone. And when they go to Sierra Leone, she used to organize a week of community service. They used to go even into the school, the nursing school, and teach nurses there. They used to go to the surgery, do surgery free of charge. They take everything. They go there. That lady, Miss Zainab Bangura. If you're going to look in Miss Yemi page, you will see her. And what got me was when she stood up and she was telling our ministers what she was trying to do for the people of Sierra Leone, and how much she was being ripped off. And that is the experience so many Sierra Leoneans are having. When they have good intention from wherever they are, they decide to go back home and invest their hard-earned money. Instead of we Sierra Leoneans helping us to grow, we will be there just to bring each other down. Now, Will you please tell me where you're watching me from? Because I see all of you here. You are just sitting, listening. You are not commenting. I know you are recording, but the more you comment, the more you share, then you help me grow. It is not when you come here, when I have finished, you take my word and you put it on your platform. That is not helping me to grow. I could not be all over and then I'm the brokest person because you people do not support me. And in supporting, you can be here, you do not give gifts, you do not share, you do not comment, but then no sooner I finish, you will take my words and put it in your platform. That is not helping me. You should comment. That is what helped my algorithm to grow. Jonathan, how are you, my darling, from Sierra Leone? How are you? Hey, baby Shine, my love, how are you? King Promise, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Martha, how are you, my darling? Martha from Delaware, how are you, my darling? Vera Phillips, how are you, darling? Bintu, how are you, darling? Thank you. I need your comments. I need your comments. Fatima, how are you, sweetie? I need your comments. Your comments help me grow. Your comment makes me know that you're watching me. But if I'm just talking and at the end of the day, that is what they do now. They do not comment on my platform. You go look. Some of them have 100,000 views only with my words. But they do not support my platform. And I don't think that's fair. They do not support my platform. They will not comment here. But then they will take my word and put it in their pages. And another thing that bothers me, and I think it is total disrespect. Let me go there. You know, I am lost my name. I love my name a whole lot. And I think that my name reflects who I am. My name tells who I am. If you want to write my name, or you want to use my content, and then you misspell, you intentionally disrespect my name, that's total disrespect. That's total disrespect. My name is Kasana Kitchen. I do not spell my name with a K. I spell my name with a C. And all of you who are putting my content in your pages, I feed you all. Because some of you have never had 10,000 likes in your page till you put my content in your page. So I think it is very, very disrespectful for you to go and use my content and then you spell my name wrong. That's an insult to me. It's an insult. That's the reason why this time I do not come on social media. I am being for real. I do my 10-minute clip. Because even I want to give you joy, you people disrespect me. I look at that nasty ass American Kwame, who I used to sit at this same social media. I used to give him stars, disrespecting my name. Disrespecting my name. That's an insult. Una no go call Fatima Rare girl Fatima, right? But why una think to say una for call me any kind of name? That's disrespect. I able for bond some of una. Then number one, I don't feed boku of una. Then number two, this na me work. Una no say Facebook don't get new content where you I don't know flash una where una all where gets me content na una page. I can block una old page. Una no know that one day. Say Facebook don't get new feature. Last una. But me not get for do am because I'm glad they were una dey, but na the disrespect na nobody bother me. When you go to let me show una. So say una no know. Facebook don't get new content where me work. When I'm intellectual property, if I not make you share and you page, I they block you. You know them for share and they. He did it. But me no go do that one day. Because maybe say everybody for eat respectably. But you not gonna use me content, then you spell me name in a disrespectable way. I don't think to say that one day fair. Because at the end of the day, I mean they feed you. Some of una pages them, una no one day get 1,000 likes. Pass una put me things on a page. From the one that they are King Tommy, King Salon. Now me this way make King Salon uda ebi. Now me this way King Salon in the camp, in the call me, Mama Kasada can help me. But una no one day disrespect Salon. Una no one day call her any kind of way. One day. But una think to say it is good to disrespect my name. When I mean they feed una. I think to say that one that gross disrespect. You know, last time una too, some of una they make they keep me hand every day, they keep me goods every day from una. I'm being serious here. And they keep me goods every day away from una. But good thing the day where I get for bring to una, but I'm not gonna do it. No. Like what they explain to una, so no blogger. But all the big jagaban, when they talk blue, they're not going able to explain what I explain to them. So nobody in the Sagadonian community not able to open an eye to waiting and they do so. Because now listen, now they're not going to talk this way go good. The way we go make the page. For them, then go insult me. Now they go share. But permission won't need. But no come, una use me content, then una spell me name. I mean, come, that's not fair. So I'm going to use me content, they want to cost me back. I don't like you. I don't like you. Now, when me not on that kind of posting there for block on the pages, but if I have the power to do it, because anything where you put, it is my intellectual property. Even me voice, now me get time. You not for use that without me consent. But I know they block una for that. Only I ask you, respect me name. Una gonna even do una things them for even you can tag me. Not me voice, but they will not. But the Nigeria man they go tag him. Now Nigeria man they go gladify him, they go tag him. But now me now, no, instead of that, they go use me them and disrespect me when I mean they feed them. I look time Maggie. In one of his videos, don't get 100,000 likes. One day, not one day get a like the day. Go look on the page. All of them. Well, me were meeting that point and dancer. So man, not one day gets 1,000 likes. But when you come to Kasana kitchen, the likes them boku. I not ask you for let you feed me. All I ask you is respect me name. That me brand, I work for him. I work for her when some of them be in a diaper. I work for her when some of them be in a diaper. When some of them now, the only time where una de where una you blogging. I don't see no name Bolonja. Now only negativity bombo. Now no more that them blogging. That woman name in Bombo don't see him. Some of una band for the shame safe. The only thing one that they see na Momo before na that one Kasina Kitchen Bolonja. You ever see Bolonja? You crazy? Or na the only way when you the blog when they recognize you. Again, let me come up another thing will happen back in the US. But do ya una ask GPOX the according to them, neither the PPP, not PPP, not branch, not our 2 years no go demonstrate na UN. What's happen? PPP not again, not brown not again, GPOX not again. GPOX, what happened 2 years? I not go demonstrate other people. What's happen when you not go? Not of all this one that they talk, na action. Yeah, so una know now who that get PPP. So bad they just want what you don't work for. They want kind squander. Now that make I don't change it now to PIP, people in politics. You mean the claim say that you get PPP, but that 500 when you say me thief, you go prove up beyond reasonable doubt. At the end of the day, you will prove it. The person where for give the money, he go be you witness in a court. How active 500? Defamation of character is a crime in America, but I go deal with you at me own time. I go deal with you, GPOX, at me own time. First of all, you forget to again your 6-minute video when you be there with Juliana Conte, when you say that you go pull me case. You understand them? But you, I go deal with you at me own time. And I wonder when you get PPP, when 2 years, I not go UN, you not go UN. So what's happen? Who don't really get PPP? Anyway, hold on. Me na PIP again. People in politics. And that make we did the Jagaban movement. The Jagaban train of development. Love you guys. Anyway, let's continue with what happened at UN. When Madam Bio came in power 7 years ago, now one thing where it be always the talk is say income for transparency and accountability. Me people of Sierra Leone, I want to tell you now something happened 2 days ago. 2 Sierra Leoneans pulled the itinerary where the president used for travel and the amount of people them where the president traveled with. The president traveled with half of his cabinet. In West, in Peking, I mean, he traveled with half of his cabinet. Now they go so. Because of that person, they pull that itinerary day. The person, the 2 boys and then a Pademba Road. The 2-day Pademba Road. This is the government way want for lead we on. Me people them. I believe say una all here usai Madam Bio talk say the drugs. Una the drugs na money na in the inside. And because money the inside, it acts for make them control them. Madam, you not lie at all. I want Sierra Leoneans to realize that the president's daughter, who happens to be representing Sierra Leone at the UN, the husband is the biggest drug cartel in West Africa. So it should be known that if the president's family is involved in the drug trade, the people of Sierra Leone will be constantly subjected to drugs. I want the people of Sierra Leone to understand that every embassy in the world, the ambassador is the representative of the president. If the ambassador of Guinea, who is representing the president, could be caught with drugs, arrested for drugs in another country, that simply tells you the presidential team is the cartel for drugs in Sierra Leone. You know, it is so wonderful that all of a sudden Sylvia Blyden is defending that Fatima Bio for the first time took a public plane to UN, when for 7 good years they've been riding, trafficking, money laundering. for 7 years in private jets. Sylvia Blyden never stood up for once and said, yes, Fatima Bio was riding on private jets. But for the first time, because why? Our ears are open and our eyes can see. And at the same time, the world has seen and noticed. Have you forgotten that the ambassador, the American ambassador, went to London and America and never returned? So do you understand why Fatima could not go to London and Canada on a private jet? Does Sylvia Blyden think Sierra are stupid? Are you people paying attention here? The ambassador went to America. He could not return back. He could not even come back to come and collect his goods. According to Sylvia Blyden, all of a sudden, his father had an emergency. The emergency to the point that he could not come back to collect what he left back at home. Quickly, all of a sudden, for 7 years, Fatima has been riding private jets around the globe, going to United Nations conference, giving people ride on private jets. But all of a sudden, things have changed. Instantly, Fatima has become a regular citizen, wanting to enter the United States now on a commercial plane. Are you people paying attention? Are you people paying attention? Or are you people still being stupid? For 7 years, Fatima has been riding private jets to the United Nations. This is the only year that she took a commercial vehicle first class. 7 years, Sylvia Blyden never stood up and defended why she was riding private jets. But no sooner the ambassador was recalled, now she can ride commercial vehicle. My people, pay attention. There are more questions than answers. Pictures in my mind that will not show. There are more questions than answers. And the more I find out, the less I know. And the more I find out, the less I know. Where is there so little love among men? What is life? What can we see? How could we live? And how much can we take? They did more questions than answer. Now, I see all of you are talking about this. I said something about him a few days ago. I think that changed the narrative, in which I said that man was an abusive man. The High Court judge. But again, I am not surprised. Is it not here a few months ago, we had a Lebanese man who was harboring two children, girls, in jail, in his house, or 3 girls in his house? What was the response from you Sierra Leoneans? What was the response from you Sierra Leoneans when it was a Lebanese harboring 2 girls? Some of you are blaming the girls. My people, poverty is a bastard. Pray against poverty. Poverty is a bastard. A 19-year-old child. And you, una can say una born. 19-year-old Bobo or Titi, is she a man, a full man, or a full woman? 19 years. Boy or a girl, is she a full man or a full woman in Africa? With our mentality, with our setting, with our structure, is 19 years. 19 years is a child. In Africa, It is when you are 21 that is when you'll be considered as a bigger child, not even an adult, a bigger child. And it is when you are 25 that they'll consider you as an adult. Then after that, they do respond as supana. But until you 21, you rest them up, you soup them baptize you rest in the grace. And another tendency so you cannot begin walking. Now make them go give you respond and supana. If you not begin walking to God, you plus they baptize you rest back. Tell you the grace, you create. Big man they go outside. Big man they go outside. You don't get mindself say, like go cook me or you the grace. Let you know what they cook for you. Let them baptize now you rest and give you. Then you go sit down like you call and go eat some. Go let them catch you. Let you dream. Say, I don't want to know one day. I'll go cook me on. You go cook outside you don't grace. So a 19-year-old is a child. A 19-year-old, she's a child. She's not yet an adult. They put in placenta on top of race. And be still a was part for a mama before you come out. So if you as a magistrate go involved with a child, you don't abuse them psychologically. Because what you do, you don't begin give money when man not be the game. You don't begin tell them for be what it not be. You know, when they talk about abuse, people think it's only about beating somebody. No, you they abuse somebody psychologically. You they abuse somebody mentally. You they abuse somebody financially. You they abuse somebody emotionally. You have so many aspects of the word abuse. Some of una padi then they abuse una picking them. How? Then they come sweet where you know they give you picking. Now you paddy, they bring can give you picking. When he bring that sweet can give you picking. When you picking hyper, you and you picking the butt head. When you paddy the sit down and the white. Now you paddy that no abuse you picking so. Anyway, y'all have a good day. All the talk while they talk on and none they recognize me. I want let you now tell me how they watch me from. Everybody share first and tag one person. Everybody share and invite one person. Let's have this conversation. Because this conversation will lead to something. I will just do it for 1 hour before I go. Everybody tag one person. Tag one person. Don't take 38 minutes, 25 seconds. Everybody tag one person and tell me where you're watching me from. Everybody tag one person and tell me where you're watching me from. Share to your groups. Okay. Now I get 30 more minutes before I go. And why make I go 1 hour? You people do not support. In Sierra Leone community, we know the support. It is nice for you the support. If we the support, I mean, like, share, comment, I mean, and subscribe. Una they subscribe na other platforms, una they subscribe na ya. But again, waiting una the get na ya, una not the get on no other side. I don't deal with 4 very, very important topic this morning. 4 topic we una no go get this education no other side. Like I revisit the topic the way I don't deal with back. For the one the way they come, we don't begin share and we the comment. The first topic where I come with this morning, I come for telling about the immigrational status of Sierra Leoneans. We come to the United States legally. They come for can go school. Some of them don't go school. Some of them are lawyers. Some of them are doctors. Some of them get businesses. But their legal status. Some people, they don't come, they're married. They're married. Don't get me wrong, they're married now. Yeah. They get picking them. They get us. They get everything. But they are not legal residents now. Yeah. Their status, they not ever change their status. I can remember when we were talking about this immigration issue, there was a Sierra Leonean guy who said he would be affected because he came here, he studied, he married, he has his family here, but his status never changed. So the good thing is, Timothy, your presidential aspirant turned foreign minister has signed that memorandum of understanding with the American government that those people can be repatriated back to Sierra Leone as long as they came here with a Sierra Leonean passport legally. Now that they do not have no status, they can be repatriated back to Sierra Leone. So again, rest assured, you will see some doctors, you will see some businessmen, you will see different people being arrested and sent back to Sierra Leone because the memorandum of understanding has been signed. And that means they have given Sierra Leone some money to repatriate Sierra Leoneans who are in America illegally. That is number one. Number two, for the first time in the history of our beloved country, there are two men who exposed the itinerary of the president. That's what the itinerary is. That is the list of people who the president took with him to UN. And because those two men exposed that list, they are now in Pademba Road prison. Number three, it is such a wonder for the past 7 years that Fatima Bio and the entire presidential team normally travel around the globe on their private jets, chartered jets. All of a sudden, in case some of you do not know, the ambassador from Sierra Leone was called in America. What happened? What did not happen? We do not know. But he came back to America, and then immediately he sent us a letter that he will not be coming back to Sierra Leone. He will not even come back to collect his goods. What happened? What did not happen? We do not know. But according to our sister, Sylvia Blyden, Mommy sabi now understand, cover up auntie. He say the man in papa sick. All of a sudden, in papa don't sick. But he not able to come back, can take in property the way we left na freedom. Anyway, that's what Sylvia say. Then when he catch me crown these 2-3 days, all this time where Mohamed Kamaremba they talk about Fatima in private jet, Sylvia Blyden no answer. He don't catch Sylvia Blyden and Ia Thomas. He not be catch them. But this time, when all of a sudden, all these 7 years, private jets, this one grand time where it take public transport, plane, hey, now Sylvia Blyden make an issues of the world, the people wanna pay attention. Now, in conclusion, this I want you to pay attention here very well. I understand there are two things in Sierra Leone, in the world, in our lives. In our lives, we have culture. In our lives, we have tradition. Now, let me explain. something that so many of you are getting wrong. Tradition and culture. Now, when you are talking about tradition, it is universal. What I mean by universal, in every tribe, every region, every home, every community, they have a tradition that everybody in that community adhere to. Like, for instance, in our Creole religion or our Creole tribe, we have a tradition. Now, if you want to get married, I'm just using that as an example. The real tradition is first, you got to lock door. You got to come and lock the door. Say, oh, I have seen something here. I want this something. I want to secure this something. So you come and lock the door. So nobody is allowed to enter into that door because you have locked the door. That is the tradition. The second one, it is the engagement. That you can put cola. Say, I want this. Now, these are two different things. Oh. The lock door, that one part, that you can't tell the people, they say, anybody other man come, we want this woman. No, me I they come. I don't say I want her. Then you get the engagement, what they call put stop. That's that all the family that they come. This is family when they can say they can pick the roses. That's they don't can put stop and they don't can engage them before they get married. Now the tradition that one day. And that time when they married, by real tradition, big person na the family na he go give them cold water. Water, then they go drink na domot before they enter inside each and every one of the family house. That's the tradition. Culture is different from tradition. Not to everybody they take part, they part of the culture. The search word for culture, na cult. Not to all Sierra Leonean join. Let's talk about Creole. Not to all Creole join a hunting. Not to all Creole join a gunugunu. Not to all Creole join Gelede. Not to all Creole join Gelede. Because all them things are cults. All them things before you they join them, you they take oath. And in most of the oath they na blood covenants. They must go cut your body for put an society. So I want to let people they understand say tradition different from culture. We can all be in the tradition, but we all cannot be in the culture. The short word for culture na cults. And waiting that cult, that secret society, that side where you they take oath. So I can be a traditionalist and not a cultist. I just want to give una that education because again, knowledge is power. Again, my name is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt, aka Casada Kitchen. Waiting I don't tell una so, una cannot hear it from no other place. This education, una cannot understand them from no other place. But again, how many of una they support me? How many of una they subscribe to the platform? But this kind of education, una no go ever get up to usai una call una self the biggest blogger. Again, my name again is Daphne Maximilian Christian Pratt, aka Kasala Kitchen. You touch me, na wahala touch you, na nikiteke. You touch me, na wahala touch you, na nikiteke. Just be good and realize that you're very beautiful. October, I want make una understand see the weather don't change. Drink more water. You get full. And again, because the weather don't change, try for drink a little bit of hot water. And I want make people understand that sickness will be cancer it day back. It don't begin come back. So stay away from people. You know, to God, I want make that sickness they come back. Listen, of una left I doing this. In Kungusa. Listen, of una sit up and they reflect on themselves. But on a serious note, the coronavirus is back. And this time, it comes with plenty of cough. So don't take it for granted. When you see yourself begin cough, begin self-medicate. And again, don't forget to drink more hard water. You need it. And for another young girl that we want to be soap, I don't bottle. I just make a new batch safe even. I not even added I not even added the how they call herself. It's oh my god. I not even added the black soap yet. But a new batch we adjust the make right now. And don't follow me now. And for those when they ask for me, so this the so I sell them. This is $10 for this one. You can just use a little bit. And this I do use 3 or 4 different other soap then before I add the black soap. And all of this are liquid soap anyway. Skin cleanser, clean. And then when they don't buy it, they know the value of the soap. Anyway. So I cannot go out without telling you about my business, you know. On another step, fail not to realize I love you all. Well, why you ask why not drink coffee? You know, let me tell you people something. I'm a coffee drinker. I'm a coffee drinker. I drink coffee a whole lot. I love coffee. I really do. I love coffee. Since I went to Seattle, Washington, there are 7-Eleven coffee. I go grab in the morning. I love coffee. I love coffee. But my point is I'm saying anything hot. As the weather is cold, you know, that is all what I'm saying. If you don't want coffee, you can drink tea. I'm not specifying coffee. And again, one thing about coffee, like for me, I try not to add too much sugar in my coffee. I put salt, I put some other thing, maybe honey and things like that, you know, because fail not to realize sugar is carbohydrate, and we are not even having sugar. It is beets. What you're having in your sugary thing is not sugar, it's beets. So, you know, and it's a fruit, and it has more carbohydrates, you know. So again, I really just like coffee, you know. Because I mean, if you don't like coffee, drink tea. But just that the weather is getting colder, so you need to get yourself hotter, you know. And at the same time, please do not forget, try to dress warm. Not to hear you bono. Na can you come? Una left a good na picking the una grab picking the way na ya them bone. Then body is it make for ya. You granny when I can you come. Don't can be big fool. Say I did America. Wear your socks. Cover your head and take care of yourself. When you come on, make sure so you get your jacket now you will took anything can happen. Nobody know they give you life for. When you dey in pain now you want the feeler. The best person we go elect you in this world. And nobody but yourself. And remember, you are the best. I love you guys. Anybody got a question for me? I just feel for a few minutes. Anybody got a question for me? Anybody got a question you ask me? I can answer. Anybody? Why not drink? Okay, how can someone use only their Sierra Leone passport? Yes, you can. Peter Dowler, yes, you can. If you come for can study, if you come to America to come study, they give you a 7-year visa, study visa. Yes, you can. But some people, after they study, they do not change their status. Yes, but you can. First CEO that I've seen so smart. Thank you too. I love you too, darling Angela. So, do you have any question for me? All and in all what I have said. Do you have any question? I told you about the immigration status. I told you about my name. It is my brand. Please respect my name. My name is Kasada Kitchen. Do not disrespect my name because I mean it is very, very, very. I mean it's an insult to me. See what I don't work for when they feed you. Then you want to cause I mean, come on now. It's a brand. I work for it, baby. I don't work for her. I don't just pick her today. Then I may go on the try for damage the brand self. God just him. And that one day, you know, I always the one that say I'm touching it, but I still don't pay attention. True, I still didn't tell when I say I'm touching it, but when I still Sagalina and they on a dumb, on a slow. I'm serious. Sagalina they're so slow. They're slow for understand the game. They're slow for pick up the game. You know, on a slow. God, how long I don't they tell when I say I am touching it? How long I don't they tell when I say I'm the apple of God's eye? Anybody will try you the disgrace. I don't they tell you at this one and still not they pay attention. Sagalina and I wake up. Then do the things to say that the poor Casada kitchen. They make me more famous. Now everybody me bobby tinap, me bobby tinap, me bobby tinap. The one we do and no shame. Una no shame. That's what man getting. And at the time when you been they do fuck talk, even the time where I've been they do fuck talk. I'm not so stupid for go expose me body just like a that. Come on now. But this now I can tell you now, they say do evil that good may come. Una think to say una go before drag me down. Una just they elevate me. Now make I become una source of living. For every word I say, una go hold on to them. Now only me words. Now I make music so. Una all the other me bobby tina. Some of una bobby really tina. Some of una really bobby that in a bobby that tina on a fresh like me. And they always sweet me now. They want the way me don't cost me granny to speak. Now they bobby now they all say they bobby tina. They want the bang with the other granny to speak. Like I told me, so when your mama, your bone, don't do die in a begging grown. Me, the other granny to speak. You forget say, mama, na be the granny. Thank you for the lipstick, darling. You know, it is funny when somebody they calls you, but they forget for look behind you. Say that they the granny day. Anyway, you guys, I love you. And please, I'm looking for some subscribers. How long does it take for Sierra Leoneans in the US to get a green card? In actual fact, I think it is 5 years, or it depends on, I think it's 5 years. But again, what to make it advise people, if you don't come, you don't 4 year. As you did 3 to 4 year, send you application in. This now one big good. That's a very, 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 very good question that you've asked here. Now, the reason why so many people do not understand in America here, immigration is a process. If you are here, you don't 3.5 years, send you money one time to IRS, make them send that receiving letter. That letter when they say they don't receive you money, that means say they don't begin work on your file. That money, once they don't receive that you money, they don't send you that application letter. Say they don't receive what's they call a fee. That means for say they don't open file for you immediately. You just get for beer and wait for your turn. Remember, say that 3 years when you don't apply, so people them be done there 1 or 2 years before you will don't apply. But if you smart, inside the 3.5 years, you put in your application. By the time when they go they go around the circle, your application they go before. That 10 day you don't 4 years. By the time they go, your application they go before. That 10 day you don't 5 years. So you will find out say you go get them faster than that one we wait stay in 5 years. Now there is a problem. When you don't put your application, now one green crime, me they beg you, you can kill most of us if then go pardon you. DUI, no drug drive, no make under no circumstances you get DUI. If you get DUI, my brother, my sister, now the only ticket where you for the pray God every day you no get. Because when you get DUI, immigration they choke with you. Then the amount waiting the common in your pocket, you will regret why you take that one beer. But again, the information they are on no way to get and no other side. Now only Kasada Kitchen in platform you go get them. But una they support me. You where they ask me all them questions today, you don't ever subscribe to any of my platform. Now bankers that somebody play you video, the old bank, everybody say Kasada Kitchen they give me joy. Now I wish that's all me they support me. I wish that's all me they subscribe $10, but the joy why they give now all to me platform for final. I mean for be the richest blogger or the richest. Look when I'm 114 there. If now all be give me one empower, all they gonna money gone. I'm for be the richest most side. Una go get other side. No, so if I be 10 of una send me they subscribe. Una can see how much subscribers I get here. But me one all Facebook, YouTube, what's the color? 4 person I nobody subscribe to me. Then I go say Kasada Kitchen is my bestie. I want to like what them. Kasada Kitchen is my bestie. Now only 4 subscribers they get. Now look oh. Una look how much be they make on Facebook. $14, $4, $82, 3 cents, 84 cents, 88. That's here. Now only 4 person they subscribe to me. Only 4. One day I'll not make $1,000 on Facebook. One day. Now look how. One day, only 4 person, 4, and then they subscribe. But then they go say Kasada Kitchen, they give me joy. Okay, thank you, my darling. Yeah, then I go say Kasada Kitchen, they give me joy. Only 4. Why did Facebook not pay me $1,000? Well, right now you realize that the American government don't suspend Sierra Leone and the visa with passport in actual fact. And again, Madam, you could not talk about it because he bought the loan and the drug dealer. He didn't have the country and the international world know about it. So you get to understand. They could not. How the man go talk about him? How the man go talk about him? Ambassador we send a Guinea. 9 people there now. So, and again, una all day na here for over 7 years. I don't tell you, I said that Julie Jallo, the vice president, neither the drug cartel. How many times have I not talked about this country? Oh, but again, Sarah Loma, I not go hear me voice. But me, I not go hear me voice, and I'm picking a go film. Well, I don't call Julie Jallo in name from the one while they talk about this KUSH. Then I beg when they talk about KUSH, I know they bother me. No, it does not. Because when I was talking about it that time, some of you were just complacent. Some of them, when they talk about anonymity, they cost me. Now, because they're being paid. Now they're being paid. Then they talk about KUSH. By the time we're talking about it, nobody was talking. You know? The president, the under the KUSH. The president, Madam Bio, he under the KUSH. He ambassador. Now, in the lot of drugs that catch with Nagini. All the one that when they blushlicious. We not see. Dolly Igwe Dolly Chikara. Not only in man can tell we say Dolly. They come on London. They can KUSH corner salon. Dolly na KUSH in the KUSH business Dolly they do. That one they not to ya won't get will not be getting video. Not on Dolly Dolly when they come on what's the free London, they go free talk, they go buy the KUSH, not a KUSH make Kaba part, not to ya won't get the video. So again the government they know that they do the KUSH. But again, now una the Sierra Leone people they sorry for. They una pull them criminal there, then killers there, then murderers there. You don't get for deal with that nonsense there. I love you guys. I get much work for do today. I don't talk beyond. My name again is Daphne Maximilian Christian. I practice Kasada Kitchen. You touch me now while I touch you and you can take. I don't talk beyond. All I'm on. They shoba. Most I want shoba. Why is the proof of the evidence about your statement? The proof of the evidence is with the Guinean government. Who was the ambassador to Guinea? The ambassador represents the president. The ambassador represents the president. And if the president is not aware or has not cohabited himself with the ambassador should be in prison. Because that is a crime against his country. But where is the ambassador? He's having good times. Because why? He is the blue-eyed boy of the president. Una wait, we can't forget more news. Wait, Sano. We're ready for expose and call name when the hour reach. The ambassador, like the president choose him for going to represent him. The ambassador is the president in Guinea. So if the president he is representing the president in Guinea. So if the president in Guinea is caught with the drugs and he was recalled and he's a free man, it is because the president is fully well aware. By the way, the president's daughter is married to a drug cartel and she is representing us at the United Nations. So again, what other statement do you need? My name again is Daphne Maximilian Christiana Pratt, aka Kasada Kitchen. Not afraid the way to go tell them, say na so I see. No mixer. The name again is CASADA KITCHEN. I fear no one. I speak the truth to power without any fear or favor. because I am obligated to no one, only the Almighty God. You give me self for it if I'm ready for talk about you. I will talk about you. After I was from the government money. What you money? Because you ain't forgive me. Now government couple na me money. You know must tax and the pay na salon. All the drag one that they go drag. I do this, do that, they do guy all them contract and because we money did it. So nobody not tell me kakaras backside. But if you open, I go lock them. If you lock them, I go open them. The grace. Exactly, that's supposed to have been treason. But the man is passing around. Because why? He's the president's blue eye boy. But they are now 153, then a double tap for me, but I get to 50,000 likes. That is one thing about our problem in Sierra Leone. You don't can get all this information only for you double tap for like na problem. But una don't ready enough for cut and put on a page. Like na una intellectual property. Like na una they go school for me. Like what Sanoki say. Like na SLPP na put me school. Una ready for use. So local, if you not report me, not you mama burn you. And I go appreciate you if you can report me. If you don't report me, not you mama burn you. But I believe say that you mama burn you. So because that you mama burn you, me brother reports me. I'm not in the mood for costume mama today. Because today na October 1. Yeah. Today na October 1, I'm not in the mood for costume today. I'm serious. But on a serious note, all what I have said here, you can go and go dissect them. Not only dissect them, investigate them. I do not come here and speak what I do not know. That now the credibility I get to the social media. Now that make them try for drug me down all kind of way, but they're not able. I can remember during the content them, hey, we go lock you up, we go pull you on social media. They don't know if we pull you there. I still they go strong. Now we then at the Jagaban train of development. The Trinidad luxury liner sailing the Caribbean Sea with an old captain named Eric Williams. For years sailed good and free. One time this Eric Williams passed away. The ship hit up water and bay. Someone turned the bridge over to the captain named Jagaban. Me blood run, things start to fall. Hold me head when I say this word. Jagaban can say Sierra Leone. Hey! Jagaban, we really need you. And they composed that song there for Jagaban. Anyway, I love you guys. For those of you who love me back, for those of you who support me, I love you. I appreciate if you can. But one I can read safe. When I can see the star, why make una not give me gift that day? But anyway, I love you guys. And you have a beautiful 1st of October. Start them with God and end them with God, and everything gonna be all right. I love you guys and have a blessed day.